Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to recharge the AC on this 2012 Subaru Outback. If this video is helpful, can you smash that thumbs up button and leave a comment down below for the algorithm? Really helps out a lot. First thing we're going to do is start our vehicle. Then we're going to turn our AC on, turn our temperature setting all the way to the lowest setting for both sides, and then turn our fan speed all the way up. Next we're going to pop our hood. Right here is our low pressure AC port, so we're going to unscrew this cap right here. You'll know you have the right one because it has an L on the cap. And I've got this AC Pro recharge kit. I will have this link down below where you can get this online. I really like this long hose. It makes recharging easier. So we're going to take the connector on the hose here and just press it on the fitting until it clicks on, like that. Now we're just going to look at the gauge here. We're not pressing the trigger or anything. And you can see the needle is holding steady here around 35 psi. That is good. We want it to be around 40-45 psi though. So to add some refrigerant, we're going to squeeze this trigger. We're just going to oscillate the can between 3 o'clock and 12 o'clock. We're just going to allow the compressor to draw that refrigerant in. The whole time we're keeping the trigger squeezed. You'll notice that the gauge goes to 0 when you've got your trigger squeezed. If you want to take a pressure reading, you're just going to release the trigger and then you'll be able to take a pressure reading. If your refrigerant is very low, a lot of times your needle will bob back and forth here. You'll go down to about 20-25 psi. Your compressor will kick off and your needle will pop back up. Then you'll hear a click. Your compressor comes back on, starts drawing the needle back down. That's a classic sign that your refrigerant is too low and you need to add some. Or if your pressure is down here below 20, your compressor might not kick on at all until you put more refrigerant in and bring the pressure in the system up. So you're just going to squeeze the trigger here and then oscillate the can between 3 and 12. You're going to do this until your needle stays steady around 40-45 psi. You don't want to overfill this system. If the needle starts going up here into the 50, 60, or into the red, that's way too full and it'll actually ruin your system. You don't want to overcharge the system here. So you just want to fill this up to about 40-45 psi. Don't worry about putting in a whole can or multiple cans. You want to use the pressure gauge here and just go to 40-45 psi. To get your connector off from here, you're just going to lift this ring here by my index finger and it just pops right off. We can replace our cap and you're good to go. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, smash that thumbs up button, leave a comment down below for the algorithm. Really helps out a lot. Thank you for watching and have a good one.